my favorite things in this basket. Let's get into it. These are two of my favorite fragrances as of late. I mean, really the past 6 months I've been using these on rotation. The first one is a Thai brand. This is Gentlewoman. It has a really beautiful bottle. This is a very sweet forward fragrance, which tends to be not my first choice, but I'll put the notes up on screen. So the fragrance family is amber, floral, and woody. So this is a really wearable day-to-day fragrance, and I've been using it ever since I got it. I got 2 bottles of this and I'm already going through it quite quick. I wish they made the bottles a bit bigger, and from what I remember these might be limited edition, which is a shame because they really should keep this. I love fragrances that have saffron in it. It manages to spice up very sweet notes, and instead of like having it very flat, which tends to happen with sweet fragrances, like fragrances that smell like pastries tend to be a bit flat for me. So I like the dimension that the amber and the saffron bring in this. The second one is by Oddity, which is my favorite fragrance house. Again, another bottle. It seems like I'm really liking bottles with this roundish top. Now this is Resonant by Oddity. This is a completely different scent profile. This is metallic and citrus. They pay so careful attention to the way that they're blending all of these ingredients. These are also ingredients that are not frequently found. I would describe this as it's a hot summer's day, you're sweating and you're facing the sun, so you're heating up even more, and you sit down to watch the sunset and someone brings you your favorite cold drink and you feel the condensation and someone's cutting a lemon with a cold knife. So the main accords in this are citrus, metallic, musk, amber, animalic, fresh, spicy, green, powdery, sweet, and woody. If you want something more sweet, this is definitely the way to go. This is much more special if you want something to wake you up, which it really does. It's a very sharp citrus smell. You would absolutely love this. My bag! I really wanted something that is like a tote bag that is like really has a large capacity but looks a bit more chic, I guess, and this was at a really affordable price point. I have this pink plushie on it and some gachapons. It's a cat cookie box, which is really cute. Yeah, so I love the shape of this. It has really long straps, so it doesn't feel like, you know, it's brushing against your underarm. It has a magnet closure like that, and yeah, so you can tell this is what I actually use because it's kind of a mess in here. Yeah, that's this bag. I've been using it almost every single day, really. For my journal girls on this channel, I have Astrology. This is my Pith sketchbook, and this is a Hobonichi original cover, and it has a Midori notebook inside. On my TikTok, you'll see how I made the decisions of this. This is literally an elastic, like a hair tie, that I put on here to hold it together, and there's a little Hello Kitty, vintage Hello Kitty charm on it. This is all of where my sketching happens, specifically for content on here. I have future videos, little sneak peek. This Pith sketchbook, I think this is in the color Chartreuse. It's a really nice sharp green. Green, purple, and yellow are my favorite colors, so there's going to be a lot of those. I absolutely love it because it has open spine binding and it lays completely flat. Stunning. And also the cover is a card. The idea with OC journaling is you write from the perspective of your characters, and I've had my OCs since I was like in middle school, and I really just wanted to resurface them and show them to you guys because they are very precious to me. I thought a sticker format in their chibi forms would be a really easy way to communicate who they are. Tested a holographic version. So this is my OC Belle. She's a little cheeky goat. In the light you can see it a lot better, the holographic. I think this will be so cute if I scaled up the actual illustration and have it more of like a standard, you know, like laptop sticker size. I think that would be the right proportion for something like this. So I also wanted to see what it would look like if it was die cut. I did this cutting by hand, so it's not perfect, but I did it on Lucial. Here's Lucial. I use this in tandem with this, and I've just been having so much fun with this. I've also been trying different grid formats, so you can see here, this is the original format that I use with one like column 3 on the side here, and I've been testing out different grid systems, which I will be doing a video on, because I feel like grid systems aren't really talked about in the journal community a lot, but they help make your pages look really, really cute. The old art Instagram where we used to do art trades and draw each other's OCs and stuff like that, that was so much fun. Yeah, I wanted to bring the spirit of that back through reconnecting with my OCs, and I hope you guys really like them. On the same train with the OCs, I was doing this writing exercise. So I was doing the OC journaling, and I actually wanted to combine my interests, so I combined the fragrances with the journaling habits that I have and my OCs. And I had this idea to write scent narratives for my characters. I'll put like an example on the screen. There are just drafts that I quickly did in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, but I had a lot of fun. I think what's so special about scent narratives is that you have the limitation of speaking about the ingredients, and I mean, it's not a limitation, but they're kind of like guidelines that are really interesting, because sometimes when you create a framework, then you find really creative solutions around them. So I had to reference the fragrances, I had to write a story, and it had to be about the character. It was a really good exercise just to make sure that I know what kind of feeling my characters could evoke in the audience. And for example, Lucial's fragrance is very, how to say, metallic, and you can tell that his personality is a bit I'm not sure if I would like him in real life. Yeah, so this like metallic and leathery notes, bit of petrichor or petrichor, I don't know how to pronounce it, and followed through with like some coconut and some sweetness. I think that is like who he is. And my other characters smell more like the ocean, some are more woody, and it just creates a different framework to see what your characters are like, because sometimes when we are stuck in backstory writing, we're only thinking about that format and communicating things through like literal terms. So I really like the challenge. Maybe you guys who have OCs would like to do those fragrance narratives as well. I would love to see them as well, so please tag me. Time for the Hobonichi 2026 transfer is like approaching, and I got the yellow, full moon yellow techo, and alongside it I got these beads from Sostrine Green. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, my bad. Beautiful green and purple colors, yellow color. This is literally my favorite colors. That's it. And I wanted to do this as my keychain for 2026, because this year I did a underwater theme, and next year I want to do kind of like a forest fairy theme. I think these colors are perfect. And then for my favorite fountain pen, this is a TWSBI Eco in Smoke and Rose Gold. I have it in the extra fine size. She's stunning, and the ink inside this is Black Tea by Tatcha, and I've said it in my other videos, I just love the idea that I'm writing in black tea colored ink. It has like a more three-dimensional quality. Black ink tends to be really one-dimensional for me, and I like to see the different like tones within the ink, so brown is a really good way to go. This lippie, Miss Fenty. This is Fenty Glow. It's not a new color, it's one of the cream ones. The only thing that I have with this is that it keeps leaking. Miss Rihanna, please, can we do something about that? Because do you see the state of my... This is my Mofu sandbag, by the way. Ooh, very cute. That's where I put my lipsticks. Last and final thing for now, this is a bit bizarre, but this color. I think this is periwinkle, but more purple than regular periwinkle. I love it. I think I'm going to use this in combination with my Hobonichi Weeks. I think it's going to be really, really cute. Yes, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a bit different from my other videos. This is the first time that I've sat in front of you all and done a chit chat. I hope it was relaxing, and see you next week. There is matcha leaking all over my carpet and I've just accepted it. Okay, bye bye.